Shavua Tov, welcome to this week's YouTube podcast as we are about to enter Rosh Hashanah. So, with regards to Rosh Hashanah, I'd like to deal with the Halacha of this week. We're going to talk about Halacha of Hatarat Nedarim. Every Rosh Hashanah, this Friday, there's a custom that immediately after the shul service or just before Mincha, what we do is, the Shachrit service that is, we do something called Hatarat Nedarim. We announce our vows, which is basically that at any time during the year we've made promises, taken oaths, or done things in a particular manner that makes it implied that this is a method of behavior that we want to continue, that we have to annul our vows. We have to say that with that method of behavior we don't want to continue, or all the promises that we broke, and the things that we said we would do and that we didn't do, that we basically want the annulment. Now the way this is done is you need a Beit Din. A Beit Din is, generally speaking, it's at a minimum of 3 people. So as long as you've got 3 individuals, what happens is you open up the Siddur, and it's there found in the Article Siddur, and you make a public declaration that all the oaths and vows that I've made during the course of the year, I regret, I take them back, please forgive me. And afterwards what will happen is that the Dayanim, the people acting as the judges, so they annul the vows. Now this is something that we're going to do now. There's a custom, again, this is the whole Kol Nidre service, it's the exact same concept of annulling one's vows. And this is something that is quite pertinent, because at the end of the day is that the promises that we've made and that we've broken, we have to, so to speak, atone for. And that's what the concept here. But the only thing that this Hatarat Nedarim works for is for vows that you're not aware of. Things that, I said, yeah, I'll be there and you weren't there. Well, I'll help you and you didn't help. Or promises that you made or that you implied and you can't remember. That's what these sort of things, the same according to things that you don't. But if you know that you pledged something and you remember making a pledge, so you pledged to give tzedakah, and you said you give tzedakah and you never gave tzedakah, so it's not going to help Hatarat Nedarim. Well, not in a very general manner. You're going to have to be very explicit, and you're going to have to ask for all those individual promises that you made and have broken. If it's between man and man, you have to ask them for forgiveness, and if it's between man and God, so you have to be very clear and explicit and iterate exactly is what you have promised and that which you wish to recant. Hope you have a good week. Shavua Tov.